Are you thinking about grabbing some Texas real estate? Well, here's what you need to know. I'm going to give you the pros and cons of what it's like living in Texas, give you some statewide facts, and then we're going to compare some real estate. I'm even going to compare the 4 largest cities. Do you know which one has the highest median sale price? Well, stick around and I'll let you know. Hi, I'm Nicole Cooper. I've been a Texas realtor for over a decade, and if you need help making a move in Texas, we're always here for you. Now let's get started on those pros and cons of living in Texas. The top 3 pros. Number 1 is Texas is still affordable compared to the coastal states. So if you're comparing it to California or New York, Texas still has great affordable homes. Number 2, we do not have a state income tax. And number 3, we have healthy job growth and lots of companies that are moving and relocating their headquarters to Texas. Now, what's not so great about living in Texas? Well, we have high property taxes, and those are an annual occurring expense. We have some weather-related problems. I mean, we do front the Gulf of Mexico, and coming with that is some hurricanes and some treacherous weather, so that makes some of the insurance prices go up higher. Now, there are plenty of other states that are having the same effect, so it's not necessarily a Texas thing, but we do have our fair share of natural disasters. And lastly, we have urban sprawl, which puts a little pressure on our infrastructure system. It's tough for us to keep up with the roadways, the water systems, and all that, so just make sure you do your diligence on the front end to the hyperlocal space that you choose. Now let's look at some Texas-specific data. It's super cool. So right here, 58% of people that were born in Texas live in Texas. Louisiana, more people stay there forever. There's 77% of native residents in Louisiana. What are the top reasons buyers choose a specific home? Outdoor space. Yes, Austin is super popular for that because we have that rolling hill country and lots of water. People want more square feet and a quieter area. Those are the top reasons people choose homes in Texas. Other Texas facts. We lead the United States in crude oil production and wind-powered electricity generation. And we are the only one of 15 states without a real estate transfer tax. Well, where the heck are all these people coming from that moved to Texas? Well, it's no surprise that California has the largest percentage. We had 94,000 people move into Texas from California in 2023. Up second were from Florida, then New York, and Oklahoma tied. And coming in 5th place is Louisiana. The last 2 data points I want to give you, if Texas were a country, we would have the 8th largest economy in the world, and that puts us ahead of Canada and Russia. And a long time ago in 1981, people are thinking the rates are bad now at just around 7%, but in 1981, they were 18.6% on average. So let's move into some Texas details on the real estate market right now. Here is the big picture for the state of Texas as far as the real estate trends are going. Currently, we're at $330,000 for median sale price and about 4.5 months worth of inventory. Then if we look at this graph here, this is a 12-month rolling average, and this blue line is our median price, and this kind of goldish line here is closed sales growth. So we can see here in May of 2021 how things grew so quickly due to the COVID crisis. It slowly made its way down. We had another peak at the beginning of 2022, and then it's just kind of slowed and slowed and slowed and slowed until the middle of 2023, and then we're finally growing back a little bit, and we're kind of flattening out now. Now this is in relation to 0. This gray line here in the middle is growing. So we were still growing all the way through May of 2022. We were just growing at a little bit slower pace. After May of 22, from June 22, then that's when we started to go in a decrease. So we had a pretty big decrease, a correction from that hyper growth. And then we've been having less movement. As we get closer to this gray line in the middle, that's showing less volatility. As far as the median sale price, we were up here. We peaked in May of 2022, May, June. We all know that. And then it's just slowly trickled downward since. And we're kind of in just a really flat, sluggish market across the state right now. And this bottom graph here, this is the interesting bit. The red line is showing our amount of inventory, the active listings, and all these bars are showing our closed listings. So we can see how this gap here is widening, and that's making it an extreme buyer's market because we have more inventory than we do people purchasing them right now. And the main reason we're having this kind of sluggish market and buyers are hesitant is first and foremost, the interest rate. We're hovering just under 7%. And while compared to 1981, that is super, super low. If you compare it to just a few years ago, it's more than double. So it's all your point of view, your perspective, and your relative lens that you're looking through as to what you think these mortgage rates are like. That's the main instigator keeping home buyers kind of at a pause. Then we have all this economic unrest. I mean, the government is laying off thousands and thousands and thousands of people across the nation. And, you know, tech hasn't really started hiring back yet. In fact, Dell just did another layoff last week. So a lot of people are just a little bit nervous about making a move right now. So it's keeping that market kind of subdued, which is why we see here we have this higher level of inventory and lower level of closed sales. So now we're going to compare our 4 largest MSAs, Houston, Dallas, San Antonio, Austin, and you're going to find out which one has the highest median sale price. So we're going to start here with San Antonio. These are annual median sale prices here. You can see the peak for COVID and it's come down and corrected just a bit. And right now our median sale price is $306,000 in San Antonio. Next, we move to the Houston area. Again, the peak of COVID, it's come down. It came up a little bit in 2023. And here we are with 2024 at $335,000 median sale price. So Houston's a little bit above San Antonio. Then we move to DFW, the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Here's our annual price graph over here. And the median sale price in Dallas is $398,500. So we're increasing, which leads you maybe to guess that Austin had the highest median sale price. If you guessed Austin, you were correct. Austin has a median sale price. And this is the greater MSAs for each city, $440,000. So here's how our graph went over time. The yellow line still is the average price, and then the amount of sales are the bars. So if you're looking to buy in Texas and you want to have the best value, you might lean towards San Antonio or Houston area. If you're looking for, you know, maybe that luxury home or some of the employers, you might be leaning towards Austin and Dallas. Some of the tech employers, let me rephrase that. If you're looking for like oil and gas, industrial, you may move towards Houston. So whichever city you're looking for, there are individual stats for each one, individual nuances. One, you might be closer to the coast. One might have a drier climate. We're here to help you figure that out, to figure out which one fits best in your lifestyle. So that's a wrap. Thanks for sticking around with us. If you want to see specific homes in person, just give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email because we are always available to help you find the perfect home that matches your lifestyle. Until next time, be kind to yourself and others. Can't wait to see you around town.